They say opposites attract. But when two people from seemingly different universes collide, the world watches, gasps, and speculates. In a story woven with seduction, scandal, and whispers behind velvet curtains, Helen Flanagan and David Haye have ignited more than just headlines. Their rumored bond isn't just a simple case of romantic curiosity. It's a drama soaked in mystery, glamour, and raw magnetism. From clandestine glances in elite circles to behind-the-scenes entanglements that fans only wish they could witness, the tale of Helen and David is one that dances between reality and fantasy, like a secret that almost everyone knows, but no one dares to fully confirm. And what lies beneath that surface might be steamier than tabloids ever imagined. Helen Flanagan, sweet, sultry, unpredictable. The actress who once lit up screens as Rosie Webster on Coronation Street became a tabloid favorite, with her flirtatious charm and unapologetic aura. She's known for her fearless personality, her fashion risks, and her undeniable glow. Her love life has long been the subject of fascination. But when whispers started linking her to David Haye, the narrative shifted from innocent curiosity to an electric mix of controversy and allure. David Haye, fierce in the ring, flirtatious outside of it. The former heavyweight champion is no stranger to headlines, whether for his sporting prowess or his high-profile escapades. His confidence is magnetic, his reputation a blend of charm and danger. For years he was the bad boy every headline wanted to tame, but no one ever really could. And when he appeared in the same social spaces as Helen, the energy was unmistakable. The question wasn't just, are they together? It was, what's really going on between them? The first spark? A late-night event in London, surrounded by strobe lights, designer gowns, and champagne flutes. David entered with his usual swagger, dressed to impress, but it was Helen who turned heads with a dress that seemed to melt into her skin, her eyes scanning the crowd until they landed on him. There was no kiss, no embrace, but the way their eyes locked? That was enough to send the gossip world into overdrive. A moment so brief, so silent, yet so loud that it echoed into tabloids. By morning, rumors spiraled quickly. Friends close to Helen whispered about secret dinners and intimate chats that always seemed to happen just out of the public's eye. The pair never confirmed anything, but their silence said more than words ever could. Helen was freshly out of a long-term relationship. David was experimenting with what many described as modern love, an approach that blurred lines, pushed boundaries, and kept everyone guessing. Were they friends, flinging, or something more complicated? They were spotted at a spa retreat, not once but twice, each time checking in separately but checking out hours apart. There were whispers of private massages, candlelit dinners, and laughter that echoed behind closed doors. Staff members spoke off the record about tension in the air and playful moments by the pool. Was it a publicity stunt? If so, it was a masterclass in subtle seduction. The tension only grew. One night, Helen posted a cryptic story. A glass of red wine, soft jazz in the background, and the caption, "When the mind wanders." Fans were quick to dissect every frame. Hours later, David posted a gym selfie, glistening with sweat, his caption equally cryptic. Focus shifts. Energy doesn't lie. Coincidence? Maybe. Or maybe this was their way of playing with fire without ever letting the flame touch the skin. There were even murmurs of a secret getaway abroad. An exotic location, blue waters, hidden villas. A source close to Helen hinted at a week of detox and reconnection. Another insider from David's camp hinted at exploring new dynamics. Together? Apart? No one could confirm. But when Helen returned with sun-kissed skin and a glow that seemed to come from somewhere deeper than vitamin D, fans knew something had shifted. And then came the twist. The rumors of a third person. Yes, the possibility that Helen and David weren't just a duo, but part of a trio that shared a bond few would understand. The name of the third? Kept tightly under wraps. But insiders whispered about a shared villa, group dinners that turned into late-night conversations, and a bond that defied labels. Helen, known for pushing boundaries with her fashion and lifestyle, was suddenly seen as exploring emotional edges she had never revealed before. And David? He was in his element. Unpredictable, adventurous, dangerously charming. The media speculated wildly. Some headlines accused them of shattering traditions. Others praised them for owning their desires. But no one could deny the chemistry. Whether it was a red carpet glance, a mutual like on a sultry Instagram photo, or matching captions that hinted at moonlit nights. Their connection refused to fade. Privately, those close to Helen revealed that she was feeling seen in a way she hadn't in years. She spoke about being awakened, about experiences that felt like poetry. As for David, friends said he had never looked more alive. He started talking about emotional fitness as much as physical training. Was Helen his muse? His match? Or just a beautiful mystery he never wanted to solve? Then came the controversy. A leaked message, allegedly between Helen and a close friend, where she described a weekend that felt like a dream I didn't want to wake up from. The message mentioned him without saying his name, but referenced laughter over strawberries, moments that felt suspended in time, and a kiss that told stories without saying a word. Was it David? The timing lined up too perfectly. The tabloids ran wild again. But just as quickly, Helen posted a cheeky story. A photo of her in silk, lounging with a book captioned, "Don't believe everything you read, except the parts that make your heart race." The internet exploded. The game between truth and tease was back on. They began appearing in the same spaces more often. A yoga retreat in Ibiza, a celebrity poker night in Monaco, a silent auction in London where Helen bid on a private boat ride, and David coincidentally was already aboard. Their lives seemed to swirl around each other like planets in the same orbit, drawn together by some unseen force. But the most whispered about moment? A stolen weekend in the countryside, a luxury cabin with a fireplace, a stocked wine cellar, and no cell reception. Locals reported spotting them walking under the stars, their silhouettes touching but never fully merging. One witness described the kind of chemistry you can feel even from 20 feet away. Another claimed to have heard music playing all night, soft, seductive, and soulful. And while neither has ever openly confirmed what really happened during that time, Helen later posted a quote that seemed to hint at everything. Some connections are too wild to name. They exist where language fails. David. He posted a video of a burning fireplace with no caption, just the crackle of flames. Their online dances became art forms. Every post, every glance, a piece of the puzzle fans couldn't stop trying to solve. Through it all, what makes their story unforgettable isn't just the romance or the rumors, it's the tension. That pull between what they let the world see and what they kept tucked away behind smirks and side eyes. The beauty of it all is in the mystery. Because while the world demanded answers, Helen and David seemed to be living a question, one that maybe didn't need a conclusion. Some say the magic of a connection lies in its secrecy. Others believe true passion doesn't need labels. It just needs two people brave enough to feel. Whatever Helen and David have shared, it's clear it wasn't just a passing flirtation. It was something deeper, something warmer, something that still lingers like a scent you can't quite place but never forget. And maybe that's the most tantalizing part of all. Because when a love story leaves more questions than answers, when it exists in the space between touch and temptation, it becomes unforgettable. That's exactly what Helen Flanagan and David Haye have created. A story without a name, but with enough spark to light up an entire chapter in celebrity history. And whether they ever reveal the full truth or keep it hidden in glances and giggles, one thing is certain. Some stories aren't meant to be told in full. They're meant to be felt, in every heartbeat, every rumor, every flicker of flame behind guarded eyes. This is Top Facts, and you've just heard one of the most controversial, sultry, and magnetic tales in the celebrity world. And trust us, this one? It's far from over.